good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this podcast, and welcome to yet another episode of Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Michael Gooch, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend Matthew Thompson. You right, Matt?
It's more like a ribbit.
Good. Then let's start the show. Matthew.
Michael.
I shouldn't have said that. I should have opened it in a different way. I should have said, "Hey, Matt."
Hey, Michael.
Hey. Why am I saying "Hey, Matt"? Because you're sat on a bale of hay.
Let's have some. That's hay getting broken up in my hand. Sounds like a crisp packet.
ASMR episode. It's coming one day, but you're not alone on the hay bale.
No.
We have a Geese.
Where?
It is.
Oh yeah.
It is Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
Hello,
Did you
Rebecca's
just
been.
It's a goose.
As I was saying it, I worked out. Is this a pun? Could it be a pun? Anyway, Rebecca is here. Rebecca, we lost all you last Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, last
Christmas episode.
I'm back.
Welcome back
Just
to the
before
shed.
Christmas again.
Christmas episode is should be coming December this year.
Exciting stuff.
It is a very exciting stuff. How have you been doing? What's been going on in the world of Rebecca?
I'm very good. Been very good. I'm starting a new job soon. Or,
done.
will have started my new job when
Matt was
this
too
comes
lazy
out.
to clap.
Sorry about that. Thanks. Appreciate it. And other than that, just vibing, going through life.
As you do.
Excited for this new
As you
chapter,
do.
which is a bit
Ooh.
cringy, but
Oh well, everyone,
is,
you know,
isn't it?
you just got to look forward to stuff like that, haven't you?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
a new job's great.
First proper job.
What did you say? A little birdie told me that you got another job and you just pretty much left it more or less.
Yeah, so obviously I graduated in July. And then I spent my summer just, going on holidays, chilling out, doing whatever I
Yeah,
fancy.
bit like Matt, a holiday every
Yeah,
week.
quite
it
a lot
felt
of
like.
holidays,
Every
camped
2 weeks.
and stuff. And then, come September, I started applying for jobs, and obviously applying for jobs takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to get, a part-time job in the meantime. Got a
Yep.
job at Paper Chase in Bromley.
Do love Paper Chase.
Love Paper Chase. Got 50% discount while I worked there.
Oh, that's a good discount number.
Brilliant discount. I bought a lot of stuff.
She's setting up her own paper business
But-
now.
Yeah.
But within
Chase paper.
2 weeks of starting there, I got offered another job. So then gave them 2 weeks notice, to be fair,
Yeah.
but left very quickly. The worst one was the manager who interviewed me. So she did my interview.
And she was like, "You're the best person we've ever seen.
Not quite.
We will not survive
I
without
wish. No, she interviewed me, gave me the job, then went on holiday for 2 weeks. So I saw her at the interview, then started working, didn't see her for 2 weeks, and the first
And now
time I
you're just
saw her
leaving.
again, no, literally the first time I saw her after her holiday, I told her I was leaving. I felt so bad.
Great, that's just
It was
great.
such a bad impression. She's so nice though. They were so lovely about me leaving. They were
Oh,
very
was she
happy
like,
for me.
why? Why are you leaving?
To be
Or-
fair, it
Oh.
was pretty much like that. They were like, "Why are you leaving? We like you." So I mean, that made me feel a bit.
What do you mean you
good.
don't? What do you mean you like me? You haven't seen me for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, yeah. But she got good feedback from everyone else, so clearly they
good.
liked me. Which
Good
is
to hear. Lovely to hear. And so a new chapter of your life starting soon. You're starting later this year, is it, or next? No, it's very soon, didn't you say?
I'm starting tomorrow of this
Oh, wow.
recording
Yeah,
day.
very soon.
Oh wow, that is very soon.
Yes.
Matter of hours away.
Yeah.
Literally a matter of hours.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
In about 12 hours, I will be on my way to work.
Well, best of luck. Obviously, when
Thank
the Christmas episode comes out, no doubt we'll give you a quick. So, how's it going?
I'll give you a nice update.
Has this one lasted 3 weeks before you found another job that's even better than
I'm
this
not-
one? And
I gave up looking.
should
There's
be
no
an
way I'm
astronaut
looking
by the
again.
end of this year.
So it's
just you
Absolutely
watch.
not.
Is this going to be your final job? Are you settled? You
Well,
think?
No one
it's
really
my
knows that,
first
though, do
job,
they?
so I wouldn't say it's going to be my final job, but hopefully I'll enjoy it enough to stay there for a while. From the sounds of it, a lot of people at this company actually stay at it. So
Do they progress through the company? Is it?
yeah,
Or-
there's actually progression available. So my title is junior analyst, and they have already said to me like within the first year I can like go up to analyst and like no longer be junior anymore. So like there is room for actual progression in this company and moving around as well, depending on what you want to do.
Oh, lovely. Well,
Very
again,
nice.
best of luck for you. She's too smart to have on this show, Matt.
Thank you
She's
very
much.
far too smart to be
Not-
asking questions like
not
do
really.
Geese
Let's,
about
let's
it.
dumb it down.
It's time to dumb it down. Let's dumb it down. Let's have a look at what we've got.
So, Michael.
Oh,
And
Matthew.
Rebecca.
And Rebecca, of course.
Yes, and me.
I've
thank
been
you.
getting into the Bible. Not
Bible?
in the sense of I want to look at the God stuff. I like seeing
Well,
the creatures.
there's a lot of the what
the weird creatures.
in the
So,
Bible,
Yeah, so I found a creature
right?
that.
How much of the Bible have you read?
Oh no, I haven't read
No
the
spoilers.
Bible. It's like all the weird side Bibles.
The side Bibles,
Things that are too intense.
the
to
spin-off
put-
series.
Honestly, yeah.
What have you been reading?
So,
I genuinely
I'm-
don't know what you
I'm
mean.
going to show you a
I am
picture of
confused.
a demon.
Have you just been reading Noah's Ark?
I'm going to show you a picture of a demon, and I want you to describe what that picture is.
It appears to be somewhat like a lion's body with a swan's head or something along those lines.
So yes,
Yeah.
it is a demon, and it's a prince, a powerful prince of hell. So it's one of the alpha demons. It's got
Right.
a goose's head,
Yep.
a hare's tail, a hare's body, a lion's mane, human hands, and it can sometimes be seen as a vulture, so it might have wings. And this is
Nothing like a
Ippus.
vulture.
Like I told you, it's one of the most powerful princes in Princes of Hell. It has 36 legions of demons to control, and it goes around annoying people, and it makes men witty and valiant.
Valiant.
Sorry, I said that wrong. It makes them valiant. And yeah, I just think it's quite funny. All the demons out there. There's so many crazy ones.
In the spin-off Bible series.
Yeah, have you
Are
seen?
you sure this is from the Bible?
Have you just been reading
what
the
Bible are we talking
Is
about?
this the Dungeons and Dragons Monster
So,
Manual?
so what I found out is that there's a Bible,
Yes.
and there's loads of religious scribes and everything else that they haven't put in the Bible because they're too too a bit sketchy.
Nonsense.
Yeah, honestly. Do you know what an actual angel looks like in the weird scriptures
Oh,
before?
aren't they like terrifying?
So they're
It's sort of like they've got more like claws or something, haven't
so
they?
one of the angels is an ox.
Right.
It has wings off it,
Mm-hmm.
and it has about 8 or 7 eyes on it, like in its chest, on its wings, everywhere. And that's what an angel is in pre-Brighton.
Oh, jeez.
Not a little angel that flies around
Yeah,
with a
none
halo.
of these, the halo and white wings.
That
and
got
all
changed in this. Was it what's the most recent Testament?
New Testament.
The new one. There you go. That works. In the New Testament.
Right.
So I just think it's quite cool. All the weird demon stuff. I mean, I've shown you the picture.
So where do you think that these ones came from? If they didn't quite make it into the actual Bible, was this when like the committee was gathered round and they were all coming up with stories,
Yeah.
and then Greg in the corner comes along. He's like, "Hey guys, look, I've got this idea. Okay, it's
Was that you smoking?
yes, it's a
Smoking the devil.
it's a hare, yeah." It's
Yeah,
a hare,
man, yeah.
but there's no head. There's no head on there. It's a goose's
Wait,
head.
oh my god! It's a
Goose's head. Goose's head. And the hands.
What's that?
Give it human hands. Why not?
Should we make him Clory?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's make him glory. Why not? You see,
not?
collaboration. Boom. There we go.
Well, what about its legs?
Its legs. Well, it can't have.
I mean, it should have a tail because demons have
Yeah.
tails, but you shouldn't give it.
Well, it shouldn't have a fluffy tail.
Is this how they
Scorpion?
wrote the Bible as well?
Scorpion tail.
No, hair.
A hair tail. So you think it should be a hair tail?
Yeah, I think it should be a hair tail.
Oh, if you're sure though.
I'm concerned that this is how you think they actually wrote the Bible. It
No,
wasn't like a load of stories
So
that
the-
came from
This
somebody.
scripture, this scripture was actually found by the Red Sea, like years ago.
Found
Okay.
by the Red Sea.
By the Red Sea, yeah, just left there, and that was one of the scriptures. There's a
So
couple.
the Red Sea was fumbling around and put one point and went, oh, hang on. Look at this.
No,
Look what I
some,
found.
some person, as you said, probably got high on devil.
Yeah, we'll call him Greg.
Yeah,
I
and then,
Yeah.
on devil.
High
and
on
then
devil.
he probably just wrote all this stuff out, put it in a jar, and left it by the Red Sea for some religious nut to find, and then
I like that.
yeah, that's how I feel like.
That's what I believe in. Yeah, nice.
So these are, in other words, I tell you what, they could write a book. They could write a book of all these, and you know what they could call it? They call it Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I mean, that basically is what religious creatures are.
Have you got any other funky creatures in there?
So we got the classic goat demons.
Classic goat demons.
Yeah,
Describe the classic goat demons for those who aren't familiar with the
Oh, it's got a goat head
Yep.
with the horns because represents the devil.
like a goat. Yeah,
And you know,
you described a goat, Matt.
yeah, it's basically the thing out of
You have
Narnia.
described a
You know the thing out of Narnia. That
Oh,
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Tumnus.
yeah, basically Mr.
Yay.
Tumnus, but with horns.
I don't know Narnia.
What
very
is
well,
he?
to be
He's
fair.
not a.
He's
Isn't
a fawn.
he like half
He's-
human?
Yeah, I'm
He's
trying
a
to think. It's
fawn,
not fawn. It's not a centaur. It's like the
No,
one that's
centaurs
half
are
of that.
Bigger creatures.
Yeah,
He's like a centaur.
a centaur
though,
is
isn't
too
it?
normal. Yeah, but it's like the
But
front of it.
with a different animal.
It's a something tar, I think. Can't remember what. He's not a minotaur. No, he's not.
He's
a
not a
minotaur, is
minotaur. No.
No, that's-
Sorry, we're talking about
that's
talking
Greek
about
mythology.
talking about normal monsters here.
Yeah. I mean, moving on to medieval monsters. They're
Right.
quite funny.
Yep.
If you've ever seen like old scriptures of them describing animals, before we like went around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So have you seen the pictures where they describe an elephant and people draw it who's never seen an elephant?
I have not. No,
Oh,
I've seen some familiar. I've not seen this elephant one. No, tell me about the elephant.
So
one.
most elephants are predicted with a castle on their back, because they said they were big, muscly creatures with massive tusks and a long. Well, they probably didn't call it a trunk, because they didn't know what a trunk was.
Long old nose.
A long old nose that could pick things up. So you normally have it with a hand at the end of a long like arm, massive tusks coming out, and they have sharp teeth in the pictures. Again, massive creatures, weird legs, because they don't know what it looks like. So if I said describe a creature and draw it, so I said just describe a cheetah. Oh yeah, it's this weird cat-like thing with polka dots on it, and it's like yellow, I think, with black dots.
I'll be honest, Matt. You chose one of the easiest animals to try and draw.
I know, but in the book, it actually is purple. They drew the cheetah purple.
Well, he clearly didn't say it was yellow then,
No,
because that
no.
would have been a big giveaway.
They drew the cheetah purple with like black dots, like before.
This feels like Chinese whispers, but with drawing, right?
Yeah, it's
So,
before
like,
we like.
People have seen it and then it's described it,
Yeah.
and then it just comes out ridiculous.
This is somewhat similar to I think we discussed quite some time ago on this podcast, was when they find fossils of things and the skeletons, and obviously you can't account for like fat and mass and all that. You just
Oh,
gotta
like we have no idea what dinosaurs truly look
No,
like.
they could be really, really fat.
Well, because there's the
They
whole
could look like penguins.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe
And
in
like,
Jurassic Park.
but there's the whole like they reckon they had feathers, but we've always
Yeah.
like drawn them with like scales,
Because we
basically.
found some that with, well, not with feathers, but they're fossils. You know, when it has, they didn't find it with feathers, but they found like the imprints.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when like you
Okay,
trace round or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe some have fossils.
nature.
I like to think like a T-Rex. It's not like this big muscly beast. It's just this fat whale that
Yeah,
just
I
is on two
like that
I
massive
like
legs.
that. Yeah. No.
And just runs around.
Very tiny arms.
But it's weird. Aren't dinosaurs birds? Aren't they?
This is something we've discussed now of our dinosaurs. No, our birds reptiles, because if birds
But
came from dinosaurs,
my
etc.
thing is, so birds have hollow bones. So when they're dying, their bones actually break down and disappear. I was wondering, do dinosaurs have hollow bones as well? I don't know. I've never really touched a dinosaur bone, but they're still about.
I wouldn't know what to answer. No, I don't know. Because, yeah, like you say, like we're still finding the bone. I feel like maybe there must have been a form of hollow bones if we think that they had feathers.
And yeah, because bones are heavy.
Yeah.
You'd think
Yeah,
with the weight of a giant T-Rex.
I'm raising my arms and I'm thinking,
Yeah,
jeez,
you raise your arm, you're hard. But if you tried to raise my arm, with me going all flop, you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder if they're hollow.
Interesting question. Yeah, we'll have to pitch that to a smarter podcast.
We'll just go to a museum and grab a bone and bring it back.
There you go, Matt. There's your task for Christmas.
Hmm.
Bring me a bone.
But don't even get me started on unicorns.
Skinny rhinos.
Queen Elizabeth bought a unicorn horn, or Queen Victoria, one of the two, for £10,000. I don't know what they used back then. Gold, I guess. Which is equivalent to now for £2 million.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a unicorn horn, of course. 'cause
Wasn't
they-
it a narwhal?
Yeah, it was a
tusk
full
or something. Yeah.
narwhal
Yeah.
horn.
No, you see, a narwhal feels like a creature that shouldn't exist.
No,
A
generally.
narwhal feels like a made-up creature. It's a
Yeah.
whale with a large horn in the front.
To be fair, it took me a long time to realise they were real. Because there was that song.
Yep.
The YouTube video.
Currently going through my mind as we
Yeah,
speak.
yeah.
No,
And I remember that.
Swimming in the ocean.
Copyright.
Oh no.
It's a living shish kebab, a narwhal.
I just assumed they were fake from that, to be perfectly honest.
But
On
a
the
unicorn's real.
On the top of our heads, any other animals that feel like they shouldn't exist but do?
Oh, that do? Oh, loads.
There are some weird looking frogs.
How do?
Have you seen? There's like hairy frogs out there. They're terrifying.
I saw
I've
something
never
about a
heard
hairy
those.
crab today.
There's loads of hairy crab. That's a
No.
normal thing.
I don't know
said
if it
things with
grows-
their hairs. That's why.
Well, no, I don't think it grows the hairs. I think it somehow pulls hairs from somewhere and covers
No.
itself
so
in
much
them.
worse.
That's just weird. Platypus is an old
I mean, that's the only living mammal that lays eggs.
mammal duck thing. Yeah,
That lays eggs and produces milk.
it feels like an accident.
It's
It
a
feels
re-
like that
it's-
slipped through the net
yeah,
when they were trying to.
scientifically, that animal should not exist from how we know mammals.
Did you learn that fact from Phineas and Ferb?
No. I mean, I know.
I mean, I did.
Oh, I didn't. But it's a very strange little creature.
I
Yeah.
love a platypus.
It is
Purely because.
But I'm
of
curious. I
Phineas
want to
and
go back to these frogs. What frogs are you thinking of? That are
Ferb. I saw
absolutely not. Because in my mind, all frogs really look the same, just different colours.
No,
I'm not.
right.
I'm not a frog racist, but
That is very racist. They don't all look the same, Michael. No, I saw a video the other day, and it was literally this guy being like, "Here's the weirdest frogs," And there was this one frog that...
Was this that paper chase?
No, this was not a paper chase. There was one that, you know, in Shrek, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
You know, in Shrek, in the first one, when they blow up a frog and a snake, and
Yeah,
they have
and he's
those
like a
balloons,
balloon
right?
thing. Yeah.
Classic.
Imagine that, but as an actual frog. It literally looks like it's been blown up. It's so like weird to look at. And then there's one. This is less weird, but kind of cool. That has like a glass belly. Not literal glass, but you can see through it and see all its
there's loads of
organs.
fish like that
They
as
do
well.
There are
experiments
fish like that.
Ghost fish and
frogs.
things.
But this video I was watching, they were saying like, at what point in evolution did this make sense? Why does it make sense
blend
to
in.
show off
Your
organs?
Well, there's
So
two
they're like
reasons
predators.
why evolution works. 1, to attract a mate. 2, camouflage. 3, to be scary, saying "Don't eat me."
Well, there you go. Matthew Attenborough has spoken, and
You're
clearly this glass-bellied frog. They were
which
getting.
frog
They
is
were
it?
so ugly on the outside that evolution just went, hey, it's what's on the inside that
No,
counts.
it's like, hey,
Here, have a look at my really sexy insides.
yeah, I'm a healthy frog. Please plough me.
God. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to give that follow or subscribe button a click so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And why not check out our Twitter and Discord too, where we post updates, behind the scenes stuff, and just general other news about the show. Links in the description below. Got any topics or questions you think need a proper answer or have yet to even be asked? Drop it in the comments below or send us a tweet. Until next time.